Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me on. Thank you for being here to testify today. Really, my question, I know that Senator Tuberville touched on this as well, but for me, it's an honor to serve on the House Veteran Affairs Committee. I often tell people back home this really should be called the Heroes Committee, and I'm glad to be here advocating for our men and women who wore the uniform. Our service members, as they transition to civilian life, often bring to the workforce unique skill sets and backgrounds and perspective. And I guess my question is, how can Congress improve the transition assistance program to better serve disabled service members in their transition to civil life? I know, like I said, Senator Tuberville also mentioned the transition, but specifically on the transition assistance program. What are the things that we could be doing to help our brave men and women when they return home, enter the workforce, and have a good career thereafter?
Thank you for such a great question because that transition is critical. Getting in front of them right away is the most important thing so they actually can have the soldier, now veteran, now has an idea of what they want to do. But Jim, if you could elaborate a little bit more on some of the areas that we could get after that, that'd be great. Jim?
Thank you, Commander. We certainly agree that it's a significant process when you transition out of the military, and then finding employment after is so critical. The DAV was able to still interview with the pandemic 21,000 departing service members last year and assist them with the initial claims process. I think being able to continue to outreach to these individuals, letting them know that there are benefits, there are services available to you to help you with this transition is significant. I also think making sure that service members are required to go through these out processing briefings. We call them TAP classes as I was getting out of the military. And it was very beneficial to me, teaching you how to write a resume, where you can look for government jobs. All these resources need to be available, and it's got to be done in a consistent manner as well, regardless of where you're transitioning from.
Yep.
We hear that there's differences all over the place, and it can't be like that. It has to be consistent everywhere, and we got to provide those services. Even after you're discharged, you still want to have those services available to departing service members. I think a big piece, including spouses of service members, is important as well. It is a team effort, obviously, so we want to make sure that everybody's participating and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah. How many you said it'd be good if all of them participated? Rough ballpark, do the majority participate in something like that, or is there only a handful, or do we have any data on that?
I don't offhand. I know it is the majority. I mean, we would be happy to research that a little bit and follow up with you and your staff.
Okay, we can reach out, and I yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.